The scene starts with a medium close-up with Brody framed on the right side. It then jump cuts to an over-the-shoulder shot with Brody still framed on the right side, peering over. This red herring is designed to grab the attention of the audience. Brody jumps up and the camera tilts up, tracking him, and then, once revealed as a red herring, he sits back down, which parallels with the audience's emotions. Some background characters talk to the protagonist Brody with some small dialogue, which is intended to create a world outside of the scene. Additionally, the characters fill the frame, which creates chaos with all the background action that happens, which keeps the audience on edge, as the director wants them to be. There is also a noticeable amount of action-reaction shots, which is designed to connect the audience to the characters in this scene and build a three-dimensional environment outside of the camera's frame. The sound design for the first half of this scene is cluttered with lots of noise of adults talking and children screaming and splashing, which is intentional as the audience can immediately recognize and relate to the environment of a crowded beach where the scene is set. This further builds a world where the audience can relate to the characters on an emotional level. There is currently no main score, which is designed to give the scene a naturalistic and realistic feel. Once the kids start splashing in the water, the pacing and speed of the cutting increases along with the chaos of the kids in the water. We then jump cut to a peaceful full shot of a kid playing with sand on the shoreline, which juxtaposes with the following shots. A man in the background, which becomes a medium shot in the foreground, is shown to be looking for his dog, Pippin, but only a stick is shown, which is intended to create a sense of unease within the audience. We are then shown an underwater dolly forward shot, which gives the audience unrestricted knowledge that the characters in world don't have. During this, a score fades in, which consists of a cello and some brass instruments, which starts slow but increases pace while the camera dollies closer through the children. The score's crescendo happens once the shark attacks Alex, and additionally there is a deep bass sound when the shark comes out of the water, which grabs the audience's attention. A sliding violin plays during this dolly zoom on Brody, which infers that there is a severity in this scene which creates a sense of shock and realization in the audience. As the parents run to grab their children from the water, Brody is seen running too, but stops just shy of the shoreline as he quickly looks down and up, which reaffirms the audience of his fear of the ocean, which is a major obstacle for him to overcome throughout this film. Throughout this scene, the 180-degree rule is kept and not broken to keep a sense of flow and rhythm throughout the scene, which makes the chaotic nature of the scene even more apparent to the audience. A woman can be seen in a yellow hat, which sets her apart from the other extras, looking for her child Alex. Then, the camera cuts to a deflated, destroyed raft soaked in blood on the shoreline. This by itself reveals the nature of the film and sets the standard that no one is safe.